in his place, and Ayofe's also missing. I don't think Mallorca's got a strong enough squad that they can afford to miss 2 or 3 key players. But Barcelona at home, I just feel that they'll beat anybody, especially after the shock result and the opening game at home against Hercules. So as much as I'd love to see Mallorca do something on them tonight, I just fancy Barcelona will win it by 2 or 3 goals.
Saying that, I mean, Michael Laudrup has a reputation. He's not going to be very, very defensive. Of course, you're playing.
Messi came back in midweek in the Champions League. Yeah. That was a boost for them. Great silence.
It's Mascherano. It's a man who needs no introduction, but it is Lionel Messi.
Well, Abidal's been missing for a couple of games. He's had to go back to Martinique because his grandfather.
Iniesta to Messi. Abidal's cross! Oh, and
Duarte's looking at his centre-half saying you've got to go and deal with that a little bit better. But you have to look at the 2 full-backs and say you've got to get a little bit closer. But the 2 wider players, Castro and João Victor, need to help their full-backs a lot more.
Here's Keita. Messi, the man in the golden boots. Little layoff from Pedro. And Bojan had made the run a wee bit early.
So when you see that sort of play in the final third, sometimes you just got to go and applaud it. It wasn't the greatest passing.
Lionel Messi, wonderful bounce. What a brilliant ball. Cutting open the defence. It's Ratinho. Taller, actually. Here's Iniesta, he's 5'8". Alves, he's 5'9". Here's Lionel Messi, who's immense.
Oh, he's 10 foot tall, he is.
He's actually 5'4" officially.
Yeah, well. And just receiving the golden boot before the game as well. We're just debating whether or not it's a left or a right foot, Rob, weren't we? But you can see that Messi, he's always going to be confronted by 2 or 3 players tonight from Mallorca. Started off the home form once again in superlative form. But it's just that away form.
Abidal puts in an early cross, headed away by Crespi. Another chance for Abidal. Iniesta puts it through. Lionel Messi was offside.
Well, you can see with Iniesta, he's always looking for the defence splitting pass. He always shows the defenders the eyes. He looks one way and puts it back there.
In this fixture, it was a 4-2 success for Barca. Messi. Little layoff. Bojan. Abidal makes the run, which became a decoy run. Mascherano now to Iniesta.
But Piqué is always going to be causing problems. He's already scored this year. Was it against Bilbao last week? And they score in all forms. It's not just the strikers who score very quickly that you're around.
Messi.
Together, 2 or 3 maximum.
I don't think it's 90%, I think it's about 99%. Here is Lionel Messi taking on all comers. Teeing the ball up, looking back for Messi, but that's an excellent interception from Ramis.
But once again, Barcelona take a quick corner
for attack. Messi. Taken fantastically by Iniesta. Plays it back to Messi. There are chances in there. It's just not quite happening for the champions.
But they tried to play that extra pass.
There it is. It's Messi. Will it be this time? No, it's not. Bojan couldn't quite find the golden boot of Lionel Messi.
But they were so quick to retrieve that ball, and comes out to Messi, gets towards the byline. You have to say that Ramis does well yet again. Great defending once again by Ramis.
It's going to come in late. He may be the target. Doesn't reach him.
You just wonder how long can
Player of the world. He keeps jabbing you. There's no knockout punch yet. Possession of the ball. And as soon as Mallorca get it, they're onto them in a flash. Messi. Alves. Very tight. It's a lovely layoff to Messi. Brilliant goal. Incisive finish after a move of wild imagination.
Well, that's unbelievable. You have to say once again that Dani Alves is one of the most prominent players going forward. Looks up, plays the ball into Pedro. Pedro drops into Messi, and there he was, outside, or the inside of his left foot. You see, it's a fabulous little back heel. Messi looks up, sees Owati, who's there, roughly around the penalty spot, and just curls that ball. Not an awful lot of pace. It's just all about the position of that shot. Thoroughly deserved for Barcelona. They've had 90% of the possession. Just a nice little curl on the side foot with his left foot. Owati, not a chance in the world.
He makes it look like the simplest thing in the world, doesn't he? That was an exhibition goal for Barcelona. Counter-attack, clever backflip, hardly any backflip on the finish from Lionel Messi, and his 8th goal of the season in all competitions. This is Alves, loses the defender, not once but twice. Little step over, Messi again. There are obstacles in the way. Mallorca's legs are beginning to wobble a little bit here under this intense pressure. Alves. Pedro. Iniesta. Catch them if you can. Frightening football. Messi again. Just
Mallorca will have to raise the ball too high because Owati will come out and collect the ball. As you see, a little bit of a fortunate skill by Dani Alves. Out and just say, stop the game now, we'll give you the 3 points.
Messi, Pedro. Messi cuts inside. Little layoff to Abidal. Abidal to the far post. Pedro is waiting. Messi. Well, tries to play it into the path of Alves. Observe, unless you're a Mallorca man, that is. Lionel Messi. Brilliant save for Owati, but Messi hasn't given up the chase for his 2nd goal of the game. They're only 1-0 up, but they're playing exhibition football. It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters in their prime.
Well, I have to admit, I have a soft spot for Mallorca and have done for many years, Robin, but this is a delight. You have to say Owati does extremely well.
The game. Piqué. Good firm header on the ball.
Well, that's his 3rd opportunity. I don't think there's many sides around the world who can live with him.
Still 1-0. Mascherano to Keita.
That was 5 passes they put together, Rob, then.
Iniesta for Barca. Lionel Messi. So poke to Iniesta.
We know that they're always looking for the perfect goal, but at some stage you're going to have to just open your body, and you just see that Bojan is offside, but
Brazilians recruited from Uzbekistan. It's a global game. Piqué, from Manchester United man, of course. Dani Alves. Lionel Messi. Keita, Iniesta. Mascherano. Here they go again. Iniesta. He's getting more of the ball tonight with Xavi sidelined. Xavi has a slight knock though. Coach says it's fatigue. It's Abidal. That was a fullback. So it's Keita who came in.
As you see, it's a fabulous ball by Messi. Great time in the run by Abidal. I think he should...
Messi. Pedro. Alves. Standing off Lionel Messi. He doesn't have a personal marker tonight. Well, if he does, he's not doing a very good job. De Guzman just catching him in full flight there.
Well, it's always the question, do you actually go and man mark Lionel Messi? I can remember years and years ago.
Big drum roll from the fans. There'll be a crescendo at the end of it, almost. With an elegant touch from the smiling assassin.
Well, it's similar movement to what they did earlier in the half when Dani Alves took a corner into Pedro, and they've tried to work this one, but you have to say with Lionel Messi, he's got to try and use his right foot. The technical expertise of Barcelona players.
Lionel Messi. Now Iniesta.
Iniesta doesn't score an awful amount of goals, but I think he'll be quite happy with the contact. And Awati got himself fully behind the ball.
Now Bojan to Abidal. To Lionel Messi. Messi dribbles and turns and runs into bodies yet again. Abidal. Well, the football is a joy to watch, but they just don't have that cutting edge at the moment, Barcelona, and they're paying for it.
Well, as we were just saying moments ago, they will be absolutely delighted. The way that the players have stuck to their task. We know it's been very, very difficult with the amount of possession that Barcelona have had, especially in the final third of their pitch.
Offside. They've had a multitude of chances.
When they won 3-2. But you'd expect, once again, Barcelona to have the majority of possession. But it's whether or not they can get that second goal. Touch. And then he's just got to put the ball in. He just tries to be too cute.
Mascherano to Alves. Lionel Messi. Side net, not back of the net.
That's all you have to do. You put yourself into a position where you can just whip that ball in. Messi's timing was superb. You can see that Alves comes towards the byline, has a quick look up. Messi comes out the blue from the 18-yard box. It's a decent header, but if you're going to do it... But actually, he's broken his fibula, so the pitch does have a part to play as well.
Pedro. Messi. Slight miscontrol.
And that's the sort of areas where really they can counter-attack.
Lionel Messi. Scored one, could have been a hat-trick in the first half. Bojan. Iniesta. Lionel Messi. Running ball over the top, Bojan plays it back. Pedro. Well, they're just throwing bodies in the way, Mallorca. It's a tactic which is working well.
But once again, it's a fabulous ball in by Lionel Messi. But at times, you've just got to be a little bit quicker towards that ball. As it was, Bojan had a first touch, then a second one.
Against Athletic Bilbao, Villarreal a second. They won earlier today. Barcelona need the win to keep up with the pace setters in La Liga.
Well, it'd be good for La Liga if that does happen with Valencia and Sevilla.
Messi. He's trying to be a little cute. Milito. Make himself known. Up for dinner, where the Mallorca supporters are. Yet another. Abidal. Messi. Full control. Now Iniesta. Little Messi. Little chip. He's not going to want to throw those boots away, though, is he? With the boots that helped him score at the Camp Nou. They'll go in a glass case somewhere at his home.
They certainly will do, but boots nowadays are so flimsy. Not like the olden days when I used to be playing, Rob, or yourself.
Those are the days. Alves, Barcelona will want the win to keep up with Villarreal and Valencia ahead of them. Chase Barcelona. Alves. Lionel Messi. Loses the defender. Still can't beat the goalkeeper.
You have to say it's great defending by Mallorca. Yes, Messi hits the side netting. Looks to go inside Coutinho. And as it was, he pulls the ball onto his right-hand side. Should really be working that ball.
He did that in the Champions League in the home game against Panathinaikos.
Very happy the way that his team have come out in the second half.
Trademark Messi right. Bojan pulls the defenders, cannot place it back into the lane. Not the cleverest of clearances from Abidal, but the Italian schoolboy football, never across the face of your own goal. Almost two-thirds of this game gone as Lionel Messi goes on the run. So it's like 3/4 of the game gone.
Well, Lionel Messi is not happy with the close marking of Marti in the middle of midfield. And you know, as soon as he stops...
And they're watching from the stands and not amused. Can Messi put a smile on everybody's faces? Brilliant goalkeeping yet again from Owati.
Decent ball once again. Kevin Garcia was just playing him slightly onside, and Pedro just left in his right boot. You can see the ball coming in from Lionel Messi. Just takes a slight deflection.
Uncomfortable. Now they break. It's Bojan. Puts inside. Wonderful feed from Bojan. And from Messi. Away he goes. Alves to his right. Alves. All behind Messi. And that was not too dissimilar to the move that brought Barcelona their goal in the first half. But what wonderful, breathtaking, end-to-end football. This game is producing.
It's fabulous play by Lionel Messi. Gets away from 3 of his markers. And then all of a sudden you look at Dani Alves. He puts himself into a great position once again. And he tries to put the ball up there. The score is exactly the same, 1-1. Doesn't matter how much possession you have, it's what the scoreline is at the end of the day.
Perfect pass. Oh, looks like handball. It's because it was handball.
Yeah, I don't know why Lionel Messi is remonstrating with the assistant on the far side. We can see it from here, Rob, so I'm sure the official a bit closer than us can see that as well. You can see that his arm comes out. And the official has got it absolutely spot on.
So, if history repeats itself, we're due a goal about now. Alves. Taken off his toe by Ramos.
That would have been unbelievable. What are the lottery numbers for next week?
Saying that through his gritted teeth. But Jerry's team are doing a good job here in containing Barcelona in La Liga. Ball played inside to Lionel Messi, head down. Perfect tackling. The referee had a look at his assistant to see this was the run by Messi, and
once again
proves it was the picture game and not the player.
Absolutely. Again, I've got to look and see what he's wearing. I think he might be wearing bladed boots, wasn't it?
Messi. Right across the line. And again a missed control from Alves. It's a clock. That's Cavani. Time, space. Bonnie's in the box. Lionel Messi brings it down onto the left foot. It's a recurring theme. They're getting there.
You have to say it's a decent effort, but once again, Arti is just having a look, parries the ball out. They're just going to have to try and hold on.
Messi had a great first half. PK. Lionel Messi works it inside onto that left foot. They just throw bodies. Any part of the body will do for Mallorca in the way. Barcelona again outpatched the opposition, but didn't outclass the opposition. Michael Laudrup and his team have managed a famous draw at the Camp Nou. It's Barcelona 1, Mallorca 1.